Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to the Aston Villa career mode. This is episode 130. That is apparently episode 29 in Bengali. Let me know what is episode 30 in your language in the comments down below. As always, guys, let us know as we are looking at Dimitri Payet as the top scorer of the Premier League. He has scored 16 goals. What? How? When did that happen? How is Dimitri Payet the top scorer in the league? It doesn't make any sense. None of our players are in there in the top 10, it looks. And it's a shambles. It's a genuine shambles. Normally, Ollie Watkins last year was doing incredible. This year, Jack Grealish is up there with 8 goals himself. Then Wesley and Anthony have 8 as well. And I don't see Watkins anywhere in there. Oh my God. Watkins is not even in the top 25 for the top scorer as well. That's an interesting beginning to today's episode. Today, we have the transfer deadline day coming up, guys. We have to make a decision on the position of Bertrand Traoré. You guys are helping me out in the comments down below. By the way, Douglas Luiz up to an 83 right now. The growth within this team is incredible to watch along. And yeah, we got to make a decision today. And I think the decision might just go towards selling him and bringing in someone new into the squad. Because we do right now have about 20 million in the budget. If we can get another 20 million added to it, we could bring in a youngster for 40 mil. But we have seen what happened when we signed Anthony. He was worth a lot less, but we paid 70 million for him, which he's repaying right now. I gotta be honest, he's repaying that price with the incredible performances. But whoever we bring in on that right wing position is not allowed to cost as much as Anthony did. So we got to see what we can do with the transfer dealings. This episode is going to be all about the transfers and finishing off this season's last transfer window. We get an offer for Wesley. Now that, my friends, is interesting. We've been talking about this for such a long time now. Wesley has been very good. Wesley has been pushing Watkins in terms of the starting lineup position. Now, if they are willing to give me 40 million, I am willing to sell Wesley. And yeah, 40 mil is too good to say no to, man. 40 mil is too good. So we're going to go ahead and say, I want 40 million from you guys, if possible. Oops, I did that the wrong way here. 40 million for Wesley. He's worth 26. I think that's a fair deal because he will constantly complain about not being played enough. And I do play him often. He's good. He's good, but he's not incredible levels so that he would replace Watkins at any time soon. Watkins still has that starting lineup position in my heart. So we have the 40 million evaluation for him. They want 31.5. Am I willing to accept anything lower than that? I mean, Wesley wasn't really a point of discussion when we were talking about transfers. 38 mil, that's 12 million above his value. Are they accepting that? They have accepted. They have accepted. A shock deal is happening in today's episode. A 38 million offer has been accepted for Wesley. I was looking to sell Traoré. I was not looking to sell Wesley, but if it happens, it happens, right? Boys, we got to move on. We got to move on because it is what it is. So what's going to happen is Vamangituka now is going to be the striker substitute, right? He's going to become a backup striker from now on. We might as well change his position, train him to a striker. We can do that, but I'll start doing that once he's actually sold. 38 million for him. And then if we sell Bertrand Traoré, we can actually bring in a class, absolute class winger into the team for the starting lineup rather than spending on someone that we have to grow. I like that idea, man. I mean, look, we've played with the same team for a very, very long time. It's time for changes. And if we're selling players off the bench, we shouldn't be too upset. We are looking to replace Traoré. We just need an offer for him now to come in these upcoming days. And we need to see if Wesley actually does leave the squad. Does he actually go? Or will Valencia struggle to make the contract dealings work for him? We are currently second in the league, by the way. Also, if you guys are enjoying the Aston Villa career mode, to make sure to hit that like button on the video, guys. A shock transfer deal has already happened potentially, and I don't know what to say. I'm just looking forward to see. Oh my, he has been sold. He's gone. Wesley's gone. He's actually gone. I can't believe I've done this. There's gonna be so many people like, oh dude, why didn't you sell him? What did you do? He's a bench player, bro. Look, I like Wesley, but this kind of finally lets go of the idea of putting him into the starting lineup. Wamangituka is now going to be trained to be a striker mainly. That is what I'm going to be doing. And that is the outcome that I actually appreciate, because Wamangituka, he has everything that you want in a striker as a substitute. He moves forward with pace. So we're going to develop him into a striker. He has gone up to a 77 rating so far. I think as a striker, he might be lower rated, you know. He might be lower rated. So we got to make sure that his stats do go up. We're going to train him to become a striker. It's taken him 7 weeks to get there, but hopefully his stats will grow along the way, and we'll see him become a decent striker for us, at least as a substitute. I like that idea. I really do. As a right mid, he's probably higher rated, but as a striker, he would be much more useful for us now. And now we have about 54 million in the club, and I'm still waiting to sell Bertrand Traore. We are still waiting for that one offer. Wesley has left. 21 is the number that he has taken over there. And we have messages, but no transfer offers for Bertrand Traore, which is a bit of a shame. Still waiting. Or we could use him in a swap deal. We could use Traore and find someone for that right midfield position. Now, who would that someone be? I was quite interested in Diaby. I gotta admit, I think Diaby would be absolutely class. Can I try and make this transfer happen? Let's try and make this happen. So we're going to offer Bertrand Traore within the deal. Madueke has gone up to 22 million in his value. That's nice to see. Bertrand Traore in the deal, and we're going to be offering about... how much will I offer here? I'm going to offer 40 mil plus Bertrand Traore. That's what I'm going to be offering for Diaby, and see what happens. Let's add a sell-on clause as well, 10%. Come on, man. Let's make it happen, Bayer Leverkusen. I'm looking to bring in that super fast player. That player that is actually really, really talented in real life as well. What are they saying? They want 56 mil plus Bertrand Traore. All right, at least they're negotiating, so they're interested in it. Propose a new transfer fee. Let's go with 46 mil. 46 mil plus Traore. Come on, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Leverkusen. 48 mil. Okay, this transfer is about to happen. This is about to work out. Now, do I just accept it? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk them walking out of this. 47 mil plus Traore. Come on now. Bye, Leverkusen. Let's make it happen. The biggest deal of the career mode. It has happened. Diaby is going to be joining the team, and I think that is going to be a huge upgrade for Aston Villa. And that is going to enable us to move into the future with potentially title aspirations. I think we could do that. I think with these players in the squad and the growth that we are getting on a monthly basis, we could pull this off. And finally, there's some change. We've had the same team for such a long time, so I think you guys should be okay with this. Okay, wants to be a crucial first team player. I tried important. Always try important before you offer crucial, because then you can maybe bench them a couple of times without them being upset straight away. 5-year contract for sure. He's a young player. 5-year contract is what he wants. It's a shame, though, that it doesn't have a real face, like a face scan. That's a bit of a shame, but who cares? In-game, he's probably going to be insane. 48,000 in his wages. A big bonus for the appearances, which I don't really appreciate. I'm going to take those bonuses away, and we're going to edit the wage, and we're going to give him 50k. How about that? Let's make that happen. Come on now, Diaby. Let's make it happen, son. 54k, that's fine with me. All right, so Diaby has now joined Aston Villa. We have signed a massive, massive talent, and we have let go of 2 of our own. Bertrand Traore and Wesley are gone, and Diaby has now joined into the starting lineup. Take a look at him. He can play left mid, left wing. So we're going to move Anthony to the right-hand side, and Diaby is going to be on that left-hand side for us now. He's left-footed with a 2-star weak foot. Instantly, we realize that we have to go into the development plan and make sure that that man grows in his weak foot, because 2-star is not good enough. But obviously, this year, that's not that much of an issue within the game. So we're going to go ahead change the development plan to something that will improve his weak foot, and that is the inverted wide midfielder, which is actually going to be improving his shooting as well. So that is class. His stamina will be going up, his vision and his short passing as well. We want him to get that weak foot up to at least a 4-star. But in general, from that left-hand side, cutting in and scoring on the left foot to the far post has been the way we have pulled it off with Anthony so far, and Diaby now coming in as the big talent to join Aston Villa. I'm super excited about this, guys. I really, really am. I think it's the right decision to make, because at some point you do need change, and This is the only change that we've now made. Look, we still have a bunch of original Aston Villa players. We still have Watkins, we still have Grealish, we still have Douglas Luiz, we still have Konza, Cash, Martinez. That's 6 original Aston Villa players, and we have brought in another 5, or we have replaced 5 within the starting lineup. And we've trusted some of the Aston Villa players to grow along nicely, and it has worked out for us very, very well. And we're going to keep on building the squad, but I believe this squad is much better than the last one that we had now. And Wamangituka is going to be the super sub for the striking position. He has the pace, he has the skill moves. That's all I want in that position, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then also looking forward to see what the new man can do within the team in the name of Diaby. Anthony moving to the right-hand side. I don't think he's going to bother with that too much. He's fine with that because obviously he has a 5-star weak foot, so it doesn't really matter to him. Let's freaking go. I'm excited, man. Big transfer been made right before the transfer window closes. By the way, looking at some of the comments, there is one comment coming in from Rohit Khan, and he says, give Anthony number 7, Johnny. He deserves it. So some of you guys desperately want to give the numbers, the proper numbers to the players. Number 7 is on Madueke. You're right. Anthony 100% deserves it. He's a starting lineup player, so we're going to change that instantly. Madueke can take another number. He's going to take number 9, actually, which I don't really necessarily like. So we're going to give number 9 to Diaby. He's going to take that one. Number 13 is not really nice on him, in my opinion. So he takes number 9, and the Madueke goes over to 15. Wamangituka has number 14. So that is all the changes that we had to make for the squad. Good stuff. Fulham coming up next now. This is going to be a simulation for us because obviously Fulham currently in the 15th position. They're coming up with a 4-2-3-1, but our team should be beating this squad, and they don't. It's just such a shame that these simulations at home are so bugged this year, man. It's horrible. My team should never, ever, ever get a draw against a team like that at home. It's silly, man. It really, really is. It is not like that we don't have fans in the stadium. Within FIFA, the home games should be an advantage, but it is not. The only thing that I get is I win more away games this year, which is great, but it seems like my opponents do the exact same against me. So yeah, that's a bit disappointing. What I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to go through some of these contracts of some of the players that we have within the squad. By the way, take a look at all the players that we have loaned out. Flynn hasn't grown yet. +3 on Brunt, +1 on Reed, +5 on Bustamante already. Look at the growth on loan. Bustamante, one of our biggest talents. Then we have Franklin with a 63 rating now, +2 on him. Archer +1, Fernandez +2, Rowley with a +5 as well. Another one of our youth academy players that has grown along nicely, and Cherki is just out on loan, so keep that in mind. Now in terms of contracts, Keenan Davis wants another one, so we're going to do that all the time. I would suggest to you guys to check out your players' contract and stuff as well. One thing I want to do though is I want to make sure that I give the contracts to the right players. He's earning 17k, so if we do offer him a new contract, 23 is the max that we'll offer here. And there we go, 23 worked out just fine. And I'm going to go through all of these guys and let you know later. Transfer deadline day, we get an offer for Wamangituka. Now, he is going to be our main player for the striking position from now on. So we're going to reject the offer here. We have sold 2 players of our own. I think I'm done for this transfer window. So we're not going to be changing anything up anymore. We're going to keep the team the way it is, and we're going to move on to the next game, which is actually a game against Crystal Palace away from home. We do have Bayern Munich and Chelsea coming up, though, towards the end of the month, and I would love to jump into the Bayern Munich matchup personally. Now, Crystal Palace is currently 12th in the league. We are 3rd. And we have a Solomon transfer offer. Of course, once the transfer window is done, you keep getting offers, which is such a weird thing, by the way. It only happens right after the transfer window. I was trying to sell this guy all the time. Couldn't sell him. Now I get an offer for 15 mil. I'm actually okay with him leaving for 15 mil, man. Solomon has not been impressive at all, and he's not really growing. So we're going to accept that offer for him. And then the Liang loan to buy, we're definitely changing that one to a regular loan and accepting it if possible. Now watch how this game goes because we play away. Away from home, definite victory. Here you go. See what I'm talking about? Anthony scored, and Anthony scored again. He continues scoring on the right-hand side. By the way, let's take a look into the fan objectives, guys. We have some massive growth. Saying that, I don't even have it on my screen. Haha, professional YouTuber. So on the fan objectives, guys, we have 1 out of 15 for the fantastic fullbacks. number one Anthony is definitely going to be done. I trust in him to score more goals than Martial. Martial only had like 4 or 5 so far this season, and Anthony has like maybe 10 by now. Youngsters has been achieved. The growth, you guys have seen it. It was massive within the team. The goals actually we have done due to Anthony. And then the future is the one with the growth, which has been achieved, as you guys can see. So 2 of our objectives are already done. Number 1, Anthony, is looking very, very good. The fantastic fullbacks is looking awful. The goals galore is looking terrible. And the not happening is just not happening. So we will have to do a bunch of forfeits at the end of this season. Solomon has been sold, finally. And a deal for Liang has been agreed. It's a 1-year loan. Hopefully it works out. Stoke City would be a good team for him. By the way, talking about loans, there's a very good comment coming in from Miles Jello, and he says, hey Johnny, have you noticed that when you had Ross Barkley, Chelsea were able to call him for loan after telling you to give him more game time? So basically says, have you noticed that Chelsea realized he wasn't playing enough games and they recalled him? Could you tell EA to add this feature for us who control teams, so that as players were loaned out, we can tell the teams that we want to see the players get more game time? That is something that we don't have access to, sadly. And you're right, I would love to have that feature. I would love to be able to track how many games my players are playing in different leagues, but you sadly don't get to. That is a very good idea. I will do my best to get that across to EA. Thank you very much for that idea, man. That's a very good one. Good one. Thank you. What are we saying? Game at home, definite loss, right? Definite loss. Only 1-0 win. Diaby scores. Now, the reason I simmed these games, guys, obviously is it was the transfer window. We gone through that, and I'm now just excited to play a game. And the first game that I want to play with Diaby is the game against Bayern Munich. That is the game that I want to jump into to have you guys see the new man play against a team that he played against in the Bundesliga a bunch of times in the past. So hopefully the stamina is going to be all right. It is all right. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be jumping in there for the first time. We're going to be using Diaby in the starting lineup alongside Grealish, Watkins, and Anthony. One player that is worrying me at the moment is Watkins. He's not really scoring too much. It's a bit of a letdown. So hopefully, soon enough, we will see him score goals again, because we just sold Wesley and he's the only striking option. So come on now. Come on now, Watkins. You got to do it. We have round of 16. Champions League football. This is the team that has won it in real life. Now we're up against them. Bayern Munich, let's freaking do this. Villa against Bayern in the Champions League. Guys, the team has exceptional morale. I've done the press conferences, and we have +6s, +5s all over the board, which takes some of our players around the 90 rating now going into this match against Bayern Munich. So technically, we should be able to compete, but we all know what happened when we played against some of the biggest sides throughout our career so far at Aston Villa. And there's Diaby. Diaby, look at that pace. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. 4-star skill moves as well. Very nimble on the ball. Getting inside. Here goes Anthony down the right-hand side. He gets fouled, in my opinion. That's a clear foul. Okay. Here's now Watkins playing it across. Diaby. Pace burst. Gets back in. Diaby plays it in. One more. Watkins. Come on. Why is it? Oh, he scored. He actually got it past Manuel Neuer from that angle. 7th minute. Ollie Watkins has done it. Come on, people. Get in, man. Champions League football. 1-0 up against Bayern Munich early on. They must be shocked. They must be thinking, what the hell is going on? How is this team that wasn't even in Champions League football for years upon years coming in here and scoring against us in the round of 16? Watkins, get in, son. I needed you to score 4 goals in the Champions League. He probably has more goals in the Champions League than Premier League so far. Oh, by the way, before our opponents even have a single chance, I got to do this. I got to do this. So they didn't even have a chance so far, guys. So it is a fair way of doing it. Meslier obviously has to play Champions League games, so I had to waste a sub on it now because I'm just too dumb to remember. Now we have the run of Diaby. Can he get in behind? He only has Martinez up against him. Martinez will not be able to cope with this pace. Diaby. Come on, son. Oh, man, I want to make that happen just once on against the AI, but it never really works out, does it? Oh, my God. This Lewandowski is so tough to defend against. He's skillful. He has everything you want. That is a horrible pass from Douglas Luiz there. Diaby has been classed down the wing already. We're going to get over to Anthony. Anthony, left foot. We got some space to finesse it. Anthony! Close one, mate. We might have to work on his finesse because now that he's on the right-hand side, he can cut in and use that left foot to his advantage. Oh, that's a good ball. Lewandowski now in the middle. We're going to cover Leva. That's all we're going to do. Leva in there. They still have options in other players as well, of course, but Leva is the one that you have to cover if you don't want to concede. That's a great ball, though. And we do get it with Melier. Well done, mate. 1-2s, and abuse that right-hand side of Bayern that has no pace. There goes Diaby now. Diaby. Oh, my God. Look at the pace on this kid. Crosses it in. He is so good. I love it. It's a complete difference to Bertrand Traoré. Don't get me wrong. Traoré was nice, but this Diaby is exactly what I like to have in a winger. He's so freaking fast. And that's a solid tackle for Matty Cash. How is that a pen? Ref, how is that a penalty? It's a perfect tackle. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, get out. He gets the ball. He gets the freaking ball. Oh, my God. This ref is a joke. Melier to save us. Melier to save us. Oh, he actually went down the middle. Leva makes it 1-1. Bayern Munich score an away goal that can be ever so crucial. I tried to feint one side and then, yeah, man, it just wasn't good, was it? That is a bad moment for our team. I honestly think Matty Cash put in a perfect tackle. By the way, there was a comment about Matty Cash coming in from Zakaria, and he says, Johnny, Matty Cash is able to play right mid. Consider playing him there in the later in the match to help with the fantastic fullback objective. Like so Johnny can see, it's a good shout, but most of the time, late into the game, Matty Cash does have very low stamina. Thomas Müller inside the box. Kingsley, come on. 45th minute, right before halftime. It could be a crucial moment as Kingsley, come on. Just put that through the legs of Bradaric. Are you kidding me? Oh my, Bradaric just got absolutely ruined down that wing. Can we take another look at this? Watch how he does that. Oh, Bradaric. Mate, you just lost like 10 overall rating. Come on. Come on, get the ball off of him, Douglas. Oh, Thomas Müller, no. Thomas Müller, and he's through, and he scores the second. Mate, so freaking dodgy, man. I put in a perfect tackle there, and I still don't get the ball. That's so annoying. Thomas Müller makes it 2-1 for Bayern Munich. I guess that was to be expected. We got to do something more here in the second half. We got to get up to 2-2 minimum. Bare minimum 2-2, guys, and then hope for away goals against Bayern Munich ourselves. Anthony now potentially through down the right. Anthony cuts in, has space, bangs it. Anthony keeps on scoring. This guy is on fire. Diaby might have taken over his left midfield position, but he doesn't care. He scores again and again and again for this team, and that makes it 2-2 with plenty of time to go to potentially get the third one as well. We could try and get the third one, but that is Anthony near post, left foot. That's what you love to see. Manuel Neuer not looking too good today. 2-2. Aston Villa. Can we get this done? Can we beat this incredible Bayern Munich side who have also N'Golo Kante in their team, by the way? We're going to use the right-hand side for our attack again. Anthony getting in behind. It's a beauty of a pass from Konrad Laimer. We have options in the center. Anthony pushing on by himself. Gets it inside. Watkins, left foot, smashes and scores. Manuel Neuer is having a nightmare today. The first goal, he didn't look good. Second goal, he didn't necessarily look good. And on the third one, he looks awful. Manuel Neuer is falling apart as we speak. And once again, it's Anthony with the running behind. Bayern's defense is falling to the ground, and we have taken the lead once again against this incredible Bayern Munich team. 3-2 up. Man, the counterattacks, the wings, that's exactly what we needed. We don't need to rely on Jack Grealish constantly getting 50 assists this season. Now we can rely on other players as well, and it's beautiful. Talking about Jack Grealish, here he is on the ball. Jack Grealish looking for that beautiful pass into Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins against Neuer. Anything is possible at this stage, and a lob might have been another one that I would have liked to see. But good to see Watkins score 2 goals. He's still one of the fitter players, so we're going to keep him on. Madueke is going to come on down that left midfield position. Nakamba comes in to hold on to this win, and Wamangituka can come in for, I guess, you know what? No, let's play Grealish. Take off Grealish and put on Cantwell, who has grown. Actually, who I can't sub in. 2 subs only. Douglas Costa now in the game. Skill, moves, and pace. With him joining into the Bayern side. But here goes Grealish. Looking for that pass for Watkins. He finds it. The pass, sadly, doesn't go through as nicely as we would have liked to see it. And that should be a free kick, and it is. Right before the opponent's penalty area. We do get a free kick. Now, we don't necessarily have anyone who is good at taking free kicks. So we're going to put this on Grealish and hope for the best, guys. Grealish, can you score this, mate? Can you score this? Green timed! Manuel Neuer, this time around, gets his hands onto it. Madueke, can you make that run for me, please? Madueke now is in behind. Madueke cuts back in, plays it. No, I wanted to play the pass. Why did I do a fake shot there? That was not what I wanted. We got an option in Anthony. Anthony smacks it on his right, and it's a good shot. But Neuer makes the save. I should have scored there with Madueke, or at least gotten the assist. I don't know what happened. Nakama does the right thing. We have to stop them in their tracks. 3-2 still with a few minutes to go in this game. We could potentially beat Bayern Munich, bro. Incredible scenes. Bayern Munich could be beaten by Aston Villa as we speak. We have created a team. We have nurtured these young talents and made them into absolute beasts within our squad. I can't wait to do a road to glory this year, man. It's going to be so nice. Madueke going to try his luck again. Madueke now running down the wing. 77 rated, but lots of pace and will to get forward. Now inside. That was for Grealish. That was for Grealish to get the pass, but it's fine. The game is going to be done. We will have beaten Bayern Munich, man. Let's go. That's it. We've done it. We have beaten the current Champions League title holders in real life. Bayern, even though they brought in N'Golo Kante, couldn't stop us from scoring 3 goals, and it mainly comes down to the wings. The guys playing down the wings. Diaby in the first half, first 60 minutes of this game, was destroying, absolutely destroying Martinez, who just doesn't have the pace. It's a terrible decision to make to play someone like Martinez against a boy in that left midfield position. And they also had Zakaria at centre-back, which is a very interesting thing to see. That's something that I would do in Ultimate Team, but I didn't expect our opponents to do something like that. They played 2 players out of position there, so it seems like they had some injuries to deal with. And Choupo-Moting even had to play. So Bayern are struggling for squad depth at the moment. Oh, there you go. There's the message about the loan of Hiroki Abe. I'm totally fine with Barcelona recalling him from his loan. I don't care. He's not going to get any play time. We have Chelsea coming up now. Chelsea is the 3rd placed team in the league, as you guys can see. And the loan of Liang has finally gone through. Get in, boys. Finally, man. It took us long enough to get him on loan. I think I accepted like 50 offers so far. But yeah, it is what it is, man. And Diaby straight away goes up to an 84 rating. Get in. The new transfer instantly grows within our squad. Let's see what his value has gone to due to that. We should see him somewhere in here, right? Diaby now worth 61 mil. When he came in, he was worth 50. Now he's already gone up to 61. That is incredible, guys. It's very, very happy to see that. His weak foot has gone up to a 3-star within just 1 game right there. Obviously, he's played a couple of simulation games, but still very, very impressed about the fact that he has gotten that one done. I want to see what happened to Wamangituka. Has he gone up in his positioning? Can we make him a striker yet, or has the time not come yet for the right midfielder here? We're trying to make him a striker, as you guys know. He already has the position. He's very close to getting there, so soon enough we can change Wamangituka to a striker. Probably going to be detrimental for his overall rating, but we'll see. So let's do a little roundup right here towards the end of the ep here. We have Aston Villa on 54 points, 5 points behind Liverpool in the league table. Am I necessarily going to be pushing for the league title? Not really, but if we do get the chance to play for it, hell yeah, I would love to do that. Because I honestly believe our team is now ready for something like this. I think our team can basically challenge for any title. We just got to catch a good day on the day that we play the game. That is the most important one. City currently in 4th, Manchester United 5th, Arsenal 6th, and then Spurs coming in at 9, Everton at 12. And then at the bottom, you have Derby, Watford, and Nottingham Forest, with Leeds United just about avoiding a relegation once again. They had a tough time last season as well. But the one thing that still doesn't want to leave my mind in terms of the thoughts that are stuck in there is the fact that Watkins is nowhere near the top 10. I mean, we have Anthony now with 10 goals. He is in the top 10 technically. In 21 games, he has scored 10 goals. And it's a bit of a shame that our striker, who was the top scorer of the Premier League this season, can't even make it into the top 25. Like, what? How's that even possible? In terms of assists, though, Watkins is up there. He's number 1. He has 12 assists. Grealish has 9. So it seems like he's getting a lot more assists for himself, which is a good thing. But at the same time, I'm expecting Watkins to score more goals. So hopefully we can see that happen soon, man. I'm kind of disappointed about the fact that he isn't doing as well. Maybe we need to change his development plan. Maybe he needs something new for himself. So that's going to be something that we are going to change now. Watkins, go into your development plan and see what we can do for you, man. So in terms of pace, he's looking good. Complete strike he has completed. And that's my fault. That's my fault for not changing it up. I haven't changed up anything here. I made a mistake there, guys. I wasted a couple of weeks, potentially months, not improving Watkins at all. I think... what do we give him here? What do we give him? I mean, Poacher doesn't really do much apart from penalties and volleys. Reactions goes up a little bit. I think I'm going to keep him on balance now, guys, because he can grow in a lot of things rather than just one thing in particular. So we're going to keep it that way and see how it goes with the balanced playstyle development plan. And hopefully we can see some growth in him again, because he was stagnating now, and that might have been just my fault. That is going to be it for today's episode. Diaby has come in with a massive bang. Wesley has left us. Traore has left us. But I think in terms of our team, we have upgraded. In terms of the bench, yes, sure, we might have downgraded a little bit, but I do believe in Wamangituka. I do believe in Madueke. Those players are going to be great for us. I think they now Madueke will be our substitute for the wing, and then Wamangituka for the striking position. I think we will be fine. We have enough quality within the squad to deal with the loss of those two players, and especially with the addition of Diaby now, I feel super confident. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think we made the right decisions for the future of Aston Villa. It will be proven at the end of the season. If we hold some of the titles in our hands, I think it's going to come down to this episode specifically. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Catch you next time. Take care and peace.